Hey friends, Jeff here with missionmusician.com and mixpractice.com. Today I have a kind of an interesting recording video for you. So most of you know that I posted a video walkthrough of my studio the other day, and it's the first time I've used my camcorder probably in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. With cell phones nowadays, camcorders are kind of obsolete. Well, I wouldn't say they're obsolete, but they're not used nearly as much. And as a result, as I was using my camcorders, I was looking through the videos that were on it, kind of seeing what I had recorded on it before from years ago. I stumbled across a video of me recording drums at my church back in October of 2010. Now, the audio and video quality of this video just isn't too great. However, there are some good points in here that are worth watching, I believe. Maybe help you out a little bit with your drum miking technique for those of you who are out there miking drums. Again, this was all the way back in 2010. But still, some of the same techniques apply. So if you want to watch it, awesome. Thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. And I don't know, maybe I'll do another drum miking video here in the near future, hopefully with better audio and video quality. So again, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.
Hi, this is Jeff with 7trumpetstudios.com. Today, and over the next couple days, I just want to show you guys where I like to track my drums. I do have in my studio a live tracking room, and it's great for intimate drum sounds. But when I get the chance to, and I really have the chance to anytime I want, I like to record in the sanctuary of our church. I've got sound panels up to kind of kill the flutter echoes that I've put up here. They actually stay here all the time. But this is kind of what it looks like before we start recording drums. And then you'll see in the video where I set up and how I mic in here. It's kind of neat how I mic in here. So that's it for this little short video. I'll probably edit all these together and you kind of see what we're doing. And I'm just waiting for the drummer to get here. Once he gets here, I'm going to take his kit apart, put all new heads on it, tune them up, and go from there. So, talk to you soon. Okay, so drums finally showed up. I'm in the process of taking the heads off now. You can see I've already changed out 2 of them. I'm working on the 3rd one now. Tip for any drummers out there too. These Evans G2s record really nice. They just like really flatten the mix. I don't know what it is about them, but they just have a way of just sitting down. I don't know. They just got a real good sheen to them when you record them. I like them a lot, and that's what I recommend to anyone coming to record. But you know, whatever drum head you want to use is fine too. I don't know, I have personal preference for these. So what I'll do, I'm just kind of showing you how a tracking session goes for drums. What I'll do is, once I get these tuned the way I like them, the drummer, it's my drummer, he's giving me free rein to do what I want. And by the way, I used to be a drummer, so I know how to tune drums. So anyway, we're going to get back to putting the heads on and getting this thing tuned up, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, so we finally got the drums tuned up. Was here till, I don't know, I guess about midnight last night. Getting the drums tuned. These are my initial mic placements. I'll run over this real quick. Overheads, this is kind of a take on the Glenn Johns miking technique. I love doing it this way in this room because my big sound from this room comes from these stereo mics here. Set, I don't know, maybe 6 feet back from the kit. And then like another, these are, I don't even know what these are, M Audio. They're the Novas. I mean, not a massively expensive microphone by any stretch of the imagination. Matter of fact, I think they're like 99 bucks a piece, something like that. But they're good at catching the room ambience. Then I got a Neumann, sorry, down here. This one, I just honestly just set there. This one's going to get moved around a lot. And what I'm trying to do with this is capture just the focus of the kick, snare, and so I may move it in just a little bit. I don't like getting that mic too close to anything because that's the very high dollar mic. Got Beta 52 just outside of the head. I'm sorry, just inside of the sound hole. That'll probably get tweaked. It's not facing the beater. It's actually facing off axis of the beater a little bit. I don't like my kick drums, well, depending on the music, I don't like it too clicky. I want to get the attack of the beater, but I also want to get the resonance of the shell. So, then on the snare, top and bottom, it just got, the standard SM57. I like to keep it up from the snare. I don't know if you can see that, maybe 2.5, 3 inches. Because I want the snare to be able to breathe. Then I got a SM57 on the high tom, 2 Sennheiser MD421s on the low tom, which is pretty standard. And then I think this is a KSM 81 on the hi-hat. Might not use that. I might not use the snare bottom. You'll get so many engineers that won't do without the snare bottom. They just like it, it's part of the whole sound. I don't like the buzziness of it too much. I like a thick, warm, round snare drum sound. Just depends on the song and what we're doing. Like our drummer plays almost a marching beat in one of our songs, and it's really handy to have that in that because I can compress it and over exaggerate the snares. So may use it, may not. May use the hi-hat, may not. But I got some KSM 44s as our overheads. Love these microphones. Just love them. They're perfect overhead mic. They're a perfect microphone for just about everything, if there is such a thing as a perfect microphone. They're great on vocals, acoustic guitar, just a really, really versatile mic. It's probably my favorite mic with the exception of the Neumann. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. This is where I'm going to start. You can see there's no cables hooked up or anything. I'm going to start here. And then, same thing with the toms. I didn't show this, but I will. Same thing with the toms. I like to keep it a little off the drum and pointing towards the center of the drum for more attack. If you point more towards the rim, you get more resonance. And right now I got them pointed kind of at the center. And once I start checking, we'll see how that goes. I may move them a little bit back towards the resonant side, or towards the rim to get more resonance out of the kick. And this is going to present a problem. Our drummer's right. It's just like, I mean, it's halfway over the floor tom. I don't know how anyone can play like that, but it's a little much. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to work this out yet without getting too much ride in there. We'll just see how that goes. And that's when you're doing drum miking. I mean, it really should just be called problem solving, because that's what it is. In order to get a good balance of the kit, you have to move stuff around and just work at it. So, and then real quick, Let me show you this mess I've got going up here. We got the Avalon 2022. I'm going to be using that for the preamps. For the preamps. I'm going to be using the Avalon 2022 for the overheads. Because for me, that's where the most important aspect of drums are when you're recording drums. Some people throw them up just as cymbal mics. I don't. I probably use more of the overheads than anything, and then I'll just blend in the close mics. I got here, it's a Behringer, that's right. It's the 8-channel ADA 8000 preamp. And all I'm really going to do with this, and it's don't get me wrong, it's a fine piece of gear. It's cheap, it works. I mean, the preamps aren't like, they're not like high dollar preamps by any stretch, but for room mics and things like that, which this is going to be exclusively used for room mics, the 2 stereos, and then the Neumann's going to be on there too. The rest of it will all go through, the Focusrite and the Avalon. So that's it for now. We're going to set up and get some mic cables on and see where we stand.
Take this love, take your life. Sin has lost its power, and death has lost its sting. From the grave you